So what's up, y'all? This is my no bullshit guide on how to talk to tens or anybody that you want. So for one, you have to treat all of them the same. You can't look at one person and be like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. If you could take the beauty out of the equation and you could look at the situation as, yo, I'm a pretty cool nigga. Let me go see if she's cool. She's beautiful on the outside, yeah, but how is she on the inside? Because a lot of beautiful women are really shallow, and you need to know if they're worth your time, right? Yes, you should be working out and making sure you're the highest version of yourself, so you have a world to bring them in. But like, if you at level, don't only think you're applying for a job, right? When you go to a job application and you're sitting across, like, you don't have any power. They are asking you the questions. The person that's asking questions is the one that has the authority, and you don't want to be in that situation when you go in, right? Because a lot of women, it doesn't matter if they are super attractive or not, they will always shit test you. Meaning, as soon as you go up and you say, oh, yo, let me get your phone number, they're gonna say, oh, you can have my Instagram instead, or they're gonna give you a hurdle that you have to surpass, right? And for a lot of time, I'm not saying don't press or like there's no point chasing these women, but what I'm saying is you have to, like, let's say something like, oh yeah, hey, what's your name, baby girl? Like, maybe don't call her baby girl from the jump, but hey, what's your name, baby? Oh, hey, what's your name? Da 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 da. Oh, cool, I think you're really cute. We should go on a hike sometimes. Maybe. Why are a lot of y'all accepting maybes? I would be like, you don't sound that enthusiastic, right? And I'll kind of go in from there. But like, a lot of y'all would be like, maybe, okay, get the number, and then you never hear from her, right? Flaking and stuff is so high because now these women have social media. They could just bounce from 10 to 20 dudes. Back in the day, maybe they were talking to one or two or three of the dudes. But now it's like, it's astronomical. Now it's like they could talk to 10, 20 dudes. So as soon as you mess up, you're in the chopping block, right? So a lot of y'all, you go and you pedestalize them from the jump just because they look pretty, because you think, oh, I can't get this girl because this, that, and the third. You make excuses, right? And a lot of y'all, when you see a baddie, you don't go up to her immediately. As soon as I see a baddie, yeah, maybe I might spin around if I'm driving and I want to go talk to her. But like, what I'm gonna do is like, okay, boom. If I have nothing to say, this is my favorite quote. I created this. Quote me if you're gonna use this. But if you have nothing to say, say something. Don't matter. I see a baddie. Shit, I don't got nothing to say. Yo, where'd you get your shoes from? Hey, you did your hair? Okay, the curls on fleek. Okay, what your name is? Oh, yo, who did your eyebrows? Looking kind of off, bruh. Even if it's negative, bruh, you can always bounce it back. Don't go too hard and say, yo, you look so bow-legged, ugly ass. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do that, but if you can't say anything, say something and go from there, right? And a lot of y'all, you have no seduction, no sexual chemistry. You can't sit in awkward and sexual silence, right? You can't be in that situation where you say, oh yeah, you look like you're a bad type of girl. What type of girl you is? And by the way, like, my grammar is actually proper, but like sometimes I code switch a lot depending on who I'm talking to. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is easier than it looks, but it's hard at the same time if you don't put in the work, right? You're gonna get anxious. You're gonna have that social anxiety if you haven't done approaches, if you don't approach a lot, right? And a lot of y'all just pick and choose, and you only approach the baddies. Pick and choose whoever approach anyone that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Sometimes those 6s are actually harder to get than the 10s because a lot of guys don't go to the 10 or 10s. The really confident guys do, but a lot of guys don't go for them. A lot of guys will go for the 6s because they think it's easier. Now the 6s egos are inflated and they think they 10. You know, we got whole inflation like crazy right now, right? So that's it. And y'all gotta, you know what? And you get these girls on a date. Stop going on these dinner dates, bro. You go on a crazy dinner date and never see this girl again, bro. Let's be honest. For me, I'm going to coffee date, on a walk in the park, get ice cream, right? Because if a girl doesn't want to go do that with you, there's no point wasting time with her. There's no point. Right? Like, I've had multiple dinner dates where we went to go eat food and I've never heard from them again. Coffee date would have cost me $5 and, you know, good conversation. Hey, it was cool, but like, I'm not coming there to waste my time and pay for everything and then never talk to you again. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. I'm ranting a little bit about my situation, but a lot of y'all just have to get the reps in. Get the reps. If it's hard for you, 10 approaches a day. I'm not saying ask for the number. Go to a bad bitch and be like, hey, you got the time on you, right? If you're really nervous, this is for really nervous guys. You got to start with, you got the time on you, and then slowly build up with, got the time. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. And then kind of tell them a little about your day, even though they might not care. I mean, like, what you up to? You know what I mean? Try to extend the conversation to like, maybe first time try to go for like 10, 15 seconds, aim for 30, aim for 2, 3 minutes, 4, 5. And you don't even have to go for 5. You could guess at 30 seconds and start asking for the number right there. Right? So a lot of y'all is just the reps and just not knowing what not to do. Right? So I love y'all. I'm always here for you. If you have questions, let me know. Big Brother Astro out.